Welcome back to the Crypto World channel, everyone. My name is Josh, and in this video, Bitcoin met my exact price target that I talked about in my last video. I recorded my last video just here, as you can see, and I said Bitcoin is currently forming this bull flag, and it's much more likely for us to break out to the upside. And I said as soon as we break above this resistance level, we'll be heading straight up to this $58,000 level. And that's obviously played out perfectly on the chart from my last video. So now that Bitcoin's met my exact price target, where to next? Well, in just a moment, I'll give you my exact price targets for Bitcoin next. So make sure you're sticking around for that. And I'll also be doing some Ethereum analysis as always to show you my exact Ethereum price targets. And towards the end of this video, I will add your most suggested altcoin in the comment section of my last video. Once again, in these videos, I go and check the comment section down below, and the most suggested altcoin that I see in the comment section, I include that altcoin in my next video. So if you have an altcoin that you want me to cover, let me know in the comment section down below. And if a bunch of other people are commenting the same altcoin, I will be including that on the channel very soon. And yeah, if all of that sounds good to you, then make sure to quickly just leave a like on the video down below. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. Also, don't forget to turn on notifications so you don't miss any of my future videos. I put a lot of time and effort into these videos each and every day to try and help you make money in crypto. So yeah, seriously, just a quick like and subscribe down below. It means a lot to me and it helps out the channel so much. But yeah, with all of that out of the way, let's get straight into what this video is about. So right here, we're on the Bitcoin 1 hour chart, or the Bitcoin USD chart. And once again, since I recorded my video just yesterday, Bitcoin has perfectly followed my prediction to the exact price target. And we're considering obviously that Bitcoin got a rejection at the all-time high at just above 58,000. We got a small rejection at that level, like I said we would. And this small little rejection, that's perfectly normal price action. Once again, the all-time high, which is roughly coming in at around 58,000. It's a couple $100 more. But yeah, around to that 58K level, I've always said there will be a bit of resistance at around that level. So do expect some rejections off that level. And honestly, just over the next few days for Bitcoin, I expect Bitcoin to just gather momentum to build up to the break of this all-time high. Now, something that is just only slightly bearish that is forming on the chart at the moment is this head and shoulders pattern. Once again, this is only on the 1 hour chart. So do not expect a massive crash for Bitcoin or anything. Once again, for the beginners out there, the smaller the time frame you're looking at, the less significant it is. But if you're looking at a much larger time frame, like the daily or the weekly chart, then it's much more significant. So really, I'll just even zoom into the 45-minute chart to see this a bit more clearer. As you can see here, we've got the left shoulder, the head, and the right shoulder. And so right now, this neckline, this line of support is coming in at around 56,300 approximately. So if Bitcoin begins to break below that level of support with some big volume coming in, then that would mean that we are confirming this head and shoulders pattern. And if we actually break that 56.3K level, the exact price target for this head and shoulders pattern is coming in at around $54,500 US dollars. So yeah, at around $54,500 US dollars, that yellow line that I've just got on the chart down here, and that's also coming in confluence with this low that we had just here yesterday. So once again, this is only if Bitcoin breaks below this neckline, because head and shoulders patterns don't actually confirm obviously until we break the neckline. So if Bitcoin just gets a bounce here and continues to head to the upside, then that would invalidate this head and shoulders. But yeah, if we do break that neckline at around 56,000, then it's pretty likely that we're heading down to around 54,500 once again. Now, even though this is technically a bearish pattern, on the grand scheme of things in the Bitcoin bull run, this is really nothing at all. Once again, this is on the 45-minute chart right now. So any downside action that we experience from this, I would simply be using that as a buying opportunity to load up some more Bitcoin at some discounted prices, and then I'll be holding that for the long term. Now, what's interesting just here, if I zoom out to the 4 hour chart, as you can see, this is the entire correction that Bitcoin's been in for pretty much the last 3 weeks. And as you can see on this larger time frame, Bitcoin is potentially forming this massive cup and handle pattern. Now, cup and handle patterns are a bullish pattern, and we're yet to see the handle actually play out. And in fact, if Bitcoin does actually break out of that small little head and shoulders pattern that I was just talking about, and if we do actually come back down towards 54,500, if anything, that would be extremely bullish, because that would be completing the handle for this cup and handle pattern. And the exact price target for this cup and handle pattern for Bitcoin, if we do break to the upside, is coming in at around 73,000 US dollars per Bitcoin. Bitcoin. Now, for this to happen, first of all, we would have to see a bit more of a handle from the Bitcoin price. At the moment, we've fully formed the cup, but yeah, once again, I would like to see a little bit more downside just in the immediate short term to confirm that handle. And then yeah, if we get a bounce somewhere around 54,500 and come back up towards the all-time high, the all-time high is the level to break to confirm the cup and handle. So obviously the all-time high is coming in at around 58,000 US dollars approximately. So if Bitcoin starts breaking above 58 to 59,000 with some decent volume coming in on the chart, then once again, that would confirm the breakout for this cup and handle pattern. And obviously because we're just breaking into a Bitcoin all-time high anyway, we would be set to explode either way. And once again, the technical price target for this pattern is coming in at around 73,000 US dollars. And from the current price to that price target, that's about a 30% gain to the upside. So once again, accumulating Bitcoin at these levels, if you're holding for the long term, is definitely a great buy-in. I've been accumulating a lot of Bitcoin for myself throughout the lows of this correction when I've been telling you all to buy Bitcoin throughout the lows of the correction. But for the newer viewers on the channel that missed out on my videos when I was calling the bottom back then, getting in at these prices is still not the worst thing, because once again, before the end of this month, I expect Bitcoin to be above 60,000 US dollars. I've been making that prediction for about a month now on the channel. Ever since Bitcoin was at like $40,000 and less, I've been calling for $60,000 per Bitcoin by the end of March. And yeah, I've been sticking to that 100%. I've been literally talking about that every video. And if I zoom out even further, as you can see here, back in January, Bitcoin formed a very similar pattern. Bitcoin forms this cup and handle pattern. As you can see, we came up here and then we formed this handle. And then when we came back up towards the all-time high to complete the cup and handle pattern, Bitcoin absolutely exploded to the upside and continued on this uptrend for pretty much a month. And yeah, from that breakout of the previous all-time high, which was at around 42,000 approximately, up to the next all-time high that it made at around 58,000, that was a 40% gain to the upside. And that 40% gain happened in a 2-week time period. So once again, right now, we are in a pretty similar situation for Bitcoin as we were in back in the beginning of February when Bitcoin was just breaking above 40,000 US dollars. So long story short, I am super bullish on Bitcoin. And if you want to know my exact long-term price targets on Bitcoin, I have a link to a video down below in the pinned comment and in the description where I do some longer term technical analysis and I explain my exact Bitcoin price targets for this entire bull run. So yeah, if you haven't seen that video, I definitely recommend checking it out in the link down below. All right, and now here we are on the Ethereum US dollar chart. We're on the 2-hour chart for Ethereum. And as you can see, Ethereum has broken out to the upside from this falling wedge pattern as I predicted in my last video. But unlike Bitcoin meeting its exact price target for that bull flag, Ethereum didn't actually reach its exact target for this falling wedge. The technical price target for this falling wedge is simply the top of the wedge, which is coming in at around 1880 US dollars. And yeah, Ethereum pumped from around 1720 up to around 1850. So it fell just short of my exact price target. But if you bought Ethereum down there, like I said in my last video, once again, you would have made some nice profits either way. Drawing out the Fibonacci retracement tool now, as you can see here, Ethereum ran into the 78.6% Fibonacci level, which is once again coming in at around 1850 approximately. Now, right now, Ethereum is forming this descending, broadening wedge on the 2-hour chart. As you can see, we've got 3 points of contact along this support line and 3 points of contact along this resistance line. So if Ethereum were to come straight back down to retest some support, it would be coming down to around 1,700 US dollars approximately. But other than that, my price target for Ethereum in the short term, if we head back up to the upside, is coming in at around 1880 US dollars per Ethereum. That's because that's the 78.6% Fibonacci level when you draw the fib from the all-time high down to that 1300 low. And once again, this horizontal support is coming in confluence with this descending support. And yeah, I've already mentioned this horizontal resistance at 1880, but the descending resistance for Ethereum right now is coming in at around 1820. But as of right now, while we're still in the middle of this channel, Ethereum is looking pretty neutral at the moment, just in the short term. In the longer term, over the next few weeks and months, I'm extremely bullish on Ethereum, but I'm talking just in the short term, over the next couple days sort of thing. In fact, I have been telling you guys in my videos that Ethereum will most likely likely just be heading sideways in the short term until we gather up momentum to break above this 1880 US dollar level. So yeah, those are really the levels to watch out for, and those are my exact price targets. And I'll just quickly zoom out and I'll throw in this. If Ethereum does break above this 1880 US dollar level, I'll simply be targeting the all-time high for my next level of resistance. And that all-time high for Ethereum is coming in at around 2040 US dollars. So those are all my exact Ethereum price targets for Ethereum just in the short term. And once again, as I say in pretty much every video, we're still in a bull market on the longer term trend. So any downside action, simply think of that as a buying opportunity to get in at discounted prices. All right, now heading over to my most suggested altcoin in the comments section of my last video just yesterday. And this right here is XRP. We're on the 1-day chart for XRP, on the XRP to US dollar chart. And now I must say that it is extremely difficult to do technical analysis on the XRP chart. And that's because XRP doesn't really form normal price patterns that other cryptos are forming. As you can obviously tell just here on the daily chart, XRP has these massive pumps out of nowhere and then these massive dumps, and it repeats the cycle. Just zooming out to the weekly chart on the XRP chart, and as you can see back here, this is the massive 2017 bull run. And this is pretty much what XRP is famous for. Just in the last bull run, XRP went from around half a cent up to around $3 approximately. So it pretty much did a 600x gain in less than a year, which is obviously absolutely insane. But just from my opinion, there is pretty much no possible way that XRP can have another 600% gain from where it is now. In fact, there's been some cryptos already have gains like this bull run, as in over the last year, there has already been cryptos have gains similar to this. Meanwhile, over the last year, XRP has barely had a 300% gain. Even though in the last year, Bitcoin has had more than a 10x gain, Ethereum the same. Honestly, pretty much all of the top cryptos have had like a 10x gain or more over the last 1 year, but XRP is sitting on just a 300% gain. And from the all-time high, XRP is still down currently about 86%. And look, some might say that, hey, this is a great buying opportunity because everything is pumped and XRP is still yet to pump. But in my opinion, at least, this is a bit of a red flag for XRP. And I even own a little bit of XRP myself because, once again, XRP is one of those cryptos that goes absolutely vertical for no reason pretty much. And those gains really happen in an extremely short period of time, and then just over the next few months, obviously, as you can see, it just bleeds out. But getting back to the point I was making about this being a red flag for XRP, it's because we're around halfway in time for this Bitcoin bull market. Bitcoin is still set to top out for this Bitcoin bull market in the second half of this year. And really, we started the Bitcoin bull market at the halving event back in May 2020. So where we are right now in this bull market, we're about 300 days from the beginning of the bull market and roughly around 200 days from the end of the bull market. Once again, this is just going off all of the data and information from all of the previous bull markets in the history of Bitcoin and cryptos. And in the last big bull market for XRP, at least, we topped out at the very beginning of January 2018, pretty much at the end of 2017, like everything else topped out at that time. But if you look at where XRP actually began pumping that year, it began pumping in around March 2017, which is pretty interesting because obviously right now we are sitting in March 2021. So really, I would give it around 1 to 2 months for XRP to really start pumping. But if we don't really see that, if we just see some more sideways action or even more big pumps and dumps like this, then honestly, that would turn a lot of investors away from XRP. And I'm seriously not trying to spread FUD on this channel because, once again, I hold a little bit of XRP myself. It's not that much, but yeah, I still hold some nonetheless. But on this channel, I just want to remain fully transparent with you. If something doesn't look too good, I want to let you guys know. And pretty much every cycle, honestly, I can see there being a crypto being the fastest speed transactions. If a certain crypto only has value because it has fast transactions and nothing else about it is really that valuable, then it's only a matter of time before another crypto comes out with some better technology and beats that transactions per second. And honestly, if we don't see a big breakout within the next couple months, chances are it's gonna be extremely unlikely for XRP to even come back up to its all-time high this year. Once again, most of the top cryptos have already broken their all-time highs now because we're entering the final stages of the bull market. We're entering the second half of the bull market. And once again, there's just been nothing happening happening in XRP. But yeah, anyway, that's just about all I have to say for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to just leave a like on the video down below. Also, if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe to the channel with notifications turned on for more videos like this one. I try and pack as much valuable information into these videos as possible to try and help you guys in crypto. So if you could just repay me in a quick like and subscribe, that seriously means a lot once again, and it helps out the channel so much. And yeah, make sure you're commenting your favorite altcoin down below in the comment section. I'll try and get around to everyone's altcoin, but I simply include the most suggested altcoins in these videos first. Just be careful because in the comment section there can be some scammers down there. So if you see any phone number, email, telegram, anything like that, please just do not contact anyone whatsoever that you find from the comment section. Even if you get a reply that looks like it's from me, but it gives you a phone number, that is not me. That is a scammer trying to impersonate my channel. So yeah, just be cautious in the comment section down below with contacting anyone that you find from there, because once again, there are a lot of scammers down there. But yeah, with all that being said, this is about everything I have to say for the video. Once again, I really hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you all in the next video.